So once again we return to that inner place where we move inwards into the inner planes, into the depths of our innermost being. We discover there's actually no limit to how deeply within we can go. And the more deeply we enter into the high heart, the more we access both of ourselves and even of the universe, for everything lies within. Everything can be accessed from within. So we find ourselves moving further and further into the high heart until we come to that point of stillness, the place in the deepest part of the heart which is always at peace, always at still, and simply observes all that takes place around it. It doesn't ask questions. It doesn't need to know anything. And yet it moves ever more back towards Source. So feel how the light from within your high heart is expanding throughout your aura. And simply surrender to the pulse within, which will allow the body to relax and the light of spirit, the waves of energy, to simply flow, pulsing through your body, pulsing through your column. For the earth energy is also rising upwards through your central column, pulsing on its way as the divine feminine continues to rise. So simply breathe, and we ask our four Pleiadian friends to continue to remain with us. If we appreciate the powerful heart energy which they bring to us, as we connect around our circle, to each other, to the Pleiadians, and to all those who are connecting in with us, as the love frequency flows through the open heart, as the high heart chakra continues to open, to expand, to receive more higher light, and to radiate more and more light. So I find myself a being of light, radiating my light out through my physical body and out into the world. For this is why I am here, to bring light to this world. And as I know myself to be light, I begin to recognize the illusion of the personality which I have developed. I see that it is not my true self, and I understand why it has been referred to as the false personality. So I give my love to this false personality, that it also may be able to grow, to evolve, and merge into the higher aspect of self. As the ego self receives loving kindness, support and consideration, so it begins to feel more comfortable, more safe, more protected. It no longer needs to live in such fear for its own survival, the fear to keep everything safe. And then it begins to let go. As it lets go of its fear, it trusts to surrender to the love of the higher self. It begins to realize from its own experience that the more it surrenders to the light of self, the more it lets go of control and allows the higher self to be in control, the better life becomes. How everything flows more easily, how its needs are always met. And as it transforms through love, as it receives more love, it no longer feels the need to hold on to the past, attachments to past pain and suffering. No longer needs to feel angry, to feel sad, to feel abandoned. All these things no longer seem important when the ego personality receives the unconditional love and acceptance, the compassion and understanding which it has always yearned for. And it appreciates that receiving into one's being the love of God heals its fear, and fear gradually dissolves away. So while we appreciate our beautiful Pleiadian friends being with us now and welcome their heart energy into our hearts, we also ask the Arcturians, please, to recreate the crystal temple here within this room around us. As we become sensitive to its frequencies of light, to the geometries and colours, and above all the presence of the Arcturians that are here with us now. And our frequency within this temple continues to rise as we continue to receive waves of light. Simply by being here, we are receiving healing, information, activations. All is given to us, which we are able to receive. And we rest in this now moment, outside of space and time, within the I Am presence. And my sense of my presence grows and expands, becomes amplified as my consciousness expands upwards and outwards. I become so much more. And I become greater and greater as I expand into more and more of myself, of who I truly am. And this brings with it a great feeling of joy, of bliss, of freedom, as I move ever upwards and outwards. My consciousness expands into the galaxy, and I float, I rest on the galactic sea of consciousness. Everywhere I exist throughout the galaxy. I know myself to be eternal. The time is infinite. And I release my consciousness from my human self, from its limitations, from its attachments, as I let go of all my attachments to my past and to who I thought I was. I am free. And love and light is all around me. I look to the star system Sirius. I connect through my heart to the souls of Sirius. And I open my heart to receive the greetings and the energies which they send to me. I feel their presence. I feel what they feel. I am in oneness with them, connected by the one Spirit. For I have accepted myself sufficiently and loved myself sufficiently to receive their love and to return my love to them. And the soul of the star is so magnificent. It draws me ever closer. I see the central sun behind them and how they are amplifying the divine feminine and sending it to me in an amplified form. My connection to their consciousness reminds me of ancient Egypt and my times there. And I invite my temple cat, Duchess, to come to join us. And Simba is also delighted to make an appearance. And next to the star Sirius, I see the sun of the solar system of the Earth. Such a brilliant golden light. I open my heart and connect to the soul of the sun. And I see that Lord Sananda is there. As he sends his Christ light through the sun and into me. And it all becomes more and more beautiful and amazing. And I turn my third eye now to the moon. It is a new moon, and I see behind the moon the central sun, and how the moon is receiving for us the energies from the central sun. A message that all is new within the now. And gradually we are being freed from our past. We recognize we no longer need it, and we appreciate so much the freedom when we have lifted ourselves out of the density of past attachments. Helio brings through a powerful holographic energy. And we are invited to state to ourselves what we wish for in this new moon. She brings for us the Stonehenge vortice into the crystal temple. a vortice for time travel and space travel. She brings in her energy ever more strongly into our auras. Soft and gentle, yet so powerful. So through this vortice, we are invited, if you wish, to move upwards through the vortice with Helioa and her corridor of blue light, to move into future time when we are more evolved than we are at the moment. So set in your mind a time period when you think you may have achieved what you wish for in this new moon. It may be a few days, a few weeks, or a few months. And while we continue to absorb Helioa's holographic light, we will prepare ourselves to move into the future self. So sense the Stonehenge vortice that is present here. Feel the corridor of blue light around the circle. Step into the vortice with Helioa above you. Rise gently upwards above your body as she leads you into future time where you are more enlightened. As you arrive into your future self, experience how it feels. How does your heart feel? Your presence, your mind, your emotional body, the whole experience in this future part of self. So she will assist you now to bring this future self back with you into your present self. We are all together with her as we gently slide back down the corridor. It is our future self, of course, which we have now reunited with. As I bring my future self down into my body, entering through my crown, moving down into the seat of my soul, entering fully into my aura, and I am my future self within this now. It will simply take a little time for the third dimensional body and consciousness to integrate. And so from within this vortice, within this Stonehenge circle, from the seat of your soul, from your earth star chakra, connect to the core of the earth, to the crystalline core, to Gaia, her heart, her soul, and be an open channel for her to receive now through this Stonehenge vortice her ascension codes. As she receives through you, experience your heart in resonance with hers, in oneness with her, the one heart. For one earth, resonating through the heart, the one solar system, the heart of the galaxy. The heart unites all. The heart is always in oneness. And her ascension codes enter through Stonehenge. And you may feel her love and her appreciation. As we facilitate this for her. So as you continue to facilitate the download of her ascension codes, become aware not only of your high heart, but also of your third eye and your higher mind. See them connected by a line of light. And we invite her crystalline consciousness, her crystals, to bring their consciousness up into this room, into this temple. And we send our light out through the crystalline grid and into the golden Christ consciousness grid around the planet. So stay within this experience for a little longer. Nothing to do, no effort to make. It is as if you are in the very center of the earth, radiating your light throughout the entire planet and beyond, as you are gifted with new activations. So when you are ready now, be within your physical body, connected to Mother Earth from the seat of your soul, from your Earth Star Chakra. Remain this open portal, bring in heaven to earth. Be within your light, within your I Am presence, within this eternal now, as you simply open your eyes